Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all of us to our new managers orientation. I hope you can be able to hear me from wherever you are tuned in. I just want to thank you so much for finding time to be on this call today. You're most welcome. I know we have managers from Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania on this call today. I just want to thank you so much for qualifying and becoming managers. Some of you could be, they just stepped up to managers this month of March. You're most welcome and congratulations. I believe we have managers for the month of February and January, and also people who are being titled managers who are on this call today. Just want to welcome you. Know we have our senior managers and directors, world team members, and president team members on this call as well, because they need to be able to see what the managers are learning so that they can continue to hold them accountable in terms of how they are going to achieve the things that we are going to go through today. So I just want to welcome each and every one of you on this call today. We have a special session whereby we are going to have some very special guests speaking to us today and giving us more information how we can be able to build our businesses as as managers, to senior manager, to director, to world team member, and also to become president team members. Because those who are president team members today, they were one time managers like you, and they sat in a class like the one you are sitting in today through virtual. Them they could have been on a different forum, but the same thing we are learning here today, it's the same thing which they learned on many years ago, and they applied the things that we're going to teach you, and they started building their business. So you're in a good space for us to be able to train you, to give you some ideas on how you can be able to build, so that from there you can be able to make it happen. My name is Paul Matu. I'm the director of sales for New Life East Africa, and I'm taking you through the first session. Then after that, I'll be able to bring a guest who is going to share with us more about how we can be able to build our business. But as I said, congratulations for all the managers who are on the call today. And some of the things that I'm going to start with, there are things that you need to know as a manager, so that as you build your business, they can be able to guide you along the way. Because when we talk about our values as a company, these are thoughts that were brought together by the executives and very senior company people, and also distributors, so that they can be able to guide you as you do your business on day-to-day basis. So they guide our business and they guide you. One of the things is absolute integrity. And this is key to us, because absolute integrity talks revolves about everything we talk about, our products, our marketing plan, everything we have. It is about absolute and integrity, meaning the things that we tell you, they're things that are true, things that we have been able to stand for a long period of time, and they have enabled us to get to where we are today. Now, value number two, people are number one. So you as a manager, for you to be able to build a good business, you need to understand people are number one. So you need to value people. And we always say, put a 10 out of 10 on every person that you meet, because you never know the person who is going to change your business. The other thing is, our products work. You do not need to, you know, to do a lot, any research for yourself. You just need to talk about the products, the way they are being able to come to you. And I can tell you, you'll be able to build a good business. And our business are, you cannot doubt, because the scientific and advisory board people are doing a lot of research and development of our products. They're doing an amazing work. So we have a guarantee that our products will be able to work. Number four, it's an equal opportunity. We say as long as you are over 18 years, you can be able to participate in the opportunity. The products, you can use the products at any age, but for you to be able to participate in the opportunity, you need to be, at the age of consent, which is, over 18 in most countries. So it's an equal opportunity. Anybody who is over 18 can be able to participate. Long range vision, when you look at our journey since 1958 when this company was started, you'll have no doubt that this is an amazing opportunity for you to be able to achieve long range vision. And one thing which we normally guarantee when you come to this opportunity again, we know you want to succeed. We know you have dreams and vision and the things that you want to achieve in your lives. And we know for you to be able to achieve it, you cannot do it alone. So we as the company of New Life, we know you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself, because the company has been able to build an infrastructure, a system of distribution whereby you'll be able to find it easy to be able to succeed. Most of other businesses, you don't get the kind of support and foundation and system in place like the way you'll be able to get it in your life. So that sets us apart from all the other business. So logistics and starter kits are there, distribution, literatures. There is a lot of the support in terms of products and finance. And like now, recently we have been able to develop a website, which if time allows, I'll be able to speak about it much later, which helps you as a distributor to be in constant interaction with the business that you are building, regardless of where it is. So every distributor or signer, immediately when your kit has been processed, you get a replicated website. This is a website which gives you information about the company, about the products, about people who have come before you. And it also gives you an opportunity to be able to buy products online at the comfort of your home. And then again, it gives an opportunity for you to be able to share your website, which you have been allocated by the company, to people all over the world, and they will be able to read about what you are doing, and they will be able to become part of your business, even people that you do not know them. And look at this time when we are in the new normal, that is something that has really been able to help us to continue to build our business. So if you are a manager on this call and you don't know how to access your distributor replicated website, I want you to talk to your nearest office. Just give them a call or walk there, and they'll be able to help you to understand how you can be able to have, to log into your website and continue to build your business. That is very important because every time you'll be able to understand what is happening in your business. And your uplines, if you have a direct, look for your director and your WOW team members and your president members, they'll equally be in a position to help you to understand how to use your back office. All the information, very valued information, has been stored for you there so that you can be able to get to understand how your business is working. Moving forward, what does this business do for you as a distributor, as a manager? It helps you to take charge of your life. And that is an important part of it. The reason why most people are not achieving their dreams the way they should, it is because they are not in charge of their lives. So you'll be able to work on flexible schedules. You'll be able to, plan your work, your day, and the way you want to do your things. During this time of COVID-19, it has told us better that some of the things we used to go to town and office in crowded places, we can equally and better be able to do them at the comfort of your home. So you as a manager, you're getting an opportunity to be able to do, your business at the comfort of your home. You save money. Like this time, people are looking for good supplements. They're running around. And let me tell you, the price has doubled, if not tripled. So you as a distributor in your life, you're saving money because you're buying all the products, good quality supplementation at, 20, 15% discount. So you're saving money. The other thing is you create a residual income. And this is the kind of income that will work for you long time when you stop being so actively involved in your business. We've been able to see it coming to people. Our employment system, they don't guarantee that, but this business guarantees you residual income. Quality time with your family, that is something we had lost a long time ago, but I can see now our distributors, they're sending their orders to the warehouse. They can still spend time with your family and still do their business. Financial freedom. Remember, at every start of the month, you choose how much you'll be paid by the end of the month. So it is you to make the choice. You'll be your own boss. International traveling. If you love traveling like me, I just want to assure you, as a manager, this is a place where you'll be able to travel. When you become a WOW team member, you'll be able to travel. And even there are small travels when you're a director through your teams, you'll be able to get to enjoy that. Education for your children, and this is very important. Some of us grew us in environments whereby our parents took us to the nearest schools. There's the school which is near our home. I'm sure we have dreams to take our children to better schools to get quality education. Personal development, you'll be able to get it from this opportunity. And as I said, the plan is limitless. It is you as a manager. Remember now you are a manager. Look at the stairs ahead of you. That is financial freedom that is coming to you. So this call will be able to help you to understand how you can be able to move from one place to the other so that you can be able to continue to enjoy the financial power that comes with this opportunity. But there are key things that you are supposed to do as a manager. And we call them the 3 daily success habits. For you to be able to succeed in this opportunity, there are a couple of things that you have to do, that you have to learn to do, that you have to love to do, that you have to enjoy to do on daily basis. And we call them the 3 daily success habits. One of them, it is use the products. And this time has told us better. If you're not using the products, then you're not in a good space. Look at the way COVID-19. In Kenya, for example, the last 3 days, 4 days, the COVID-19, it has just gone crazy, if I can use that word, because you are seeing after from every 5,000 samples that are tested, about 1,200 they are testing positive. And if you look at the way they're saying, the rate has increased from about 4% to 22%, which is shocking and alarming. And now we need the products. We need the foundation of good products so that our immunity can be able to build. So no, more than any other time, like in Kenya today, this is the time we're supposed to be selling the immunity boosting product. And the good thing is, today we received most of the products. All the vitamin C's are back in stock in Kenya now. So use them to be able to build your business. But before you talk to them, to other people, you need to be your own customer. You using the products, I use your family using the product. So it is very important for you to use the product because it helps you to build a story that you can share with other people. Share the products to other people. Look at the way people are looking for solutions. Just talk to them about, even if you just talk to somebody about carotenoid, vitamin C, they will be able to, get the help and assistance that comes with the products. And I can tell you, you'll be able to be participating in sharing the product. The other thing, share the opportunity. Look at mind, look, like-minded people who wants to be business builders. Look at the way everywhere the economy has been crushed by this COVID-19. So people have been retrenched, they've been laid off, and they're looking for an opportunity to be able to cushion themselves against what has been able to happen, because life has to go on. So this is the time you as a manager to be able to speak to every person that you meet about this opportunity. Then you'll be able to get personal development, which is very key from this opportunity. So those are the 3 daily success habits. And from the people who are on this call, who are senior managers and directors and WOW team members, they will be able to tell you that is what they have been able to do for them to be able to get their business to where it is today. So you need to do those things. They are very important for you because they'll be able to help you to continue to build your business. Okay, so quickly, I'm just going to go through how to become, because remember one time we started our business, and it became, we started your business, you had your dreams, you want to move across the ranks so that you can be able to achieve the success that we always talk about. So I know you know how to become a distributor. Of course, for you to become a distributor, you need to sign up. You need to fill an application form and pay some amount, which is about $100 in the 3 countries. Then you start as a distributor, and that is what we are supposed to be doing as managers, because we once started as distributors. The other thing is how to become a manager. I'm sure most of you knows how to become a manager because you are already managers. So the thing is, for you to become a manager, you need to accumulate. I mean, you need to have 500 QPVs. So if your orders plus the orders of your distributors that you sponsor, the people that you bring into the business, if the total PVs is 500 QPV, you become a manager. What is a PV? Let me start from there. A PV, we call it point value, and this is a language for Neolite because remember we're in over 50 countries using different currencies. So this is like our currency that we came up from. So every product is allocated some point values so that the distributors in all over the world, they are all the same. So when I'm talking about the PVs, every product is allocated PVs, and the QPV, it means qualified point values that you're going to be able to accumulate with your people. So if the total is 500, then you become a manager. So that is plain as that. So now you're a manager, you need to teach your distributors how to become a manager, whereby they need to have a total PVs together with their team, which is over 500, then they become a manager. But remember, among those PVs, you must do your 100 PVs. This is why I spoke about using the products and sharing the products, because that is where your 100 points are going to come from. So that is how you become a manager. Then the number two, then what are the benefits? Because in most cases, for somebody to be able to internalize why they should do something, they need to understand, why should I do it? And most people will be able to ask you that question. And the reason why they need to do it, you need to explain to them and tell them, when you become a manager, you're going to get recognition. We are going to recognize you, whether virtually or physically, if that is possible. And during the recognition, you're going to get a pin, a manager pin, distinguishing you, showing that you have become a manager. Number two, you're going to attend special manager schools. We normally do special manager schools like what we have today. A distributor was not allowed in this meeting because this is not their part of the meeting. And I believe there is no distributor who is not a manager on this call today. So you'll be able to get the opportunity to attend manager schools where you learn a lot. Senior company executive, they come and talk to you. Number three, you're getting retail profit from the products that you're selling and you're retailing to other people. Number four, you're going to enjoy sales volume bonus, which is about 5%. So sales volume bonus is is the money that you are paid looking at what business your team has been able to bring forward. And then you're on your way to senior manager, which is a very good place for anybody who is on this call to be able to be. Okay, so the other thing is, how do you become a senior manager? And I believe everybody who is a manager on this call, you really want to become a senior manager. It's not hard. Becoming a senior manager, you need to have a total of 1,000 QPV in 1 month, and 100 PVs should come from from you personally. So you and your team, you need to have a total of 1,000 QPV by the end of the month. But 100 of those PVs, they need to be your personal effort. So when you do that, you become a senior manager. And that is not just a senior manager. We call that person a qualified senior manager, which is a very good place to be. So what are the benefits of a senior manager? Again, more like more like what we saw with manager. There's recognition and there's a senior manager pin. Number two, you attend qualified senior manager school, with like what we had last Saturday with an executive from Italy. Then you're earning a retail profit. And then look at your potential income. It grows from 5% to between 10 to 20% of the effort of the team, of the 1,000 PVs that you're doing together with your team. And and another thing is, we still have the qualified senior manager incentive, which is running, which I might be able to talk about, and you're on your way to becoming a director. So look at the way it is working for you so that you can be able to pick it up and just be able to internalize it and become the next senior manager. And the other thing, which the other step, which is very important for you managers to be able to understand as we continue this call, it's how to become a director. And how do you become a director? Okay, number one, you need to be a senior manager. So step to senior manager, that is qualification number one for you to show that you are going to director. Number two, accumulate 10,000 QPVs in 6 months period. So in 6 months period, you need to accumulate 10,000 PVs, and the last month you need to do 4,000 QPV. When you do those three things, you become a director. So and remember, 100 PVs, they are coming from you as a distributor. One of the things that I want you to know is anytime between the 6 months, because I just want to take some little time on that. Anytime between the 6 months, you need to do 100 PVs minimum. You can't go below 100 PVs. So when you do that, you become a director. I don't want to go through this because of time. So, but we have an incentive way to be able to become a director as well. I'm sure most of you have been able to interact with the current incentive. As I told you, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. The company always thinks about you to be able to give you incentives so that you can continue to build your business. So there's a way which is an incentive. So you need to take advantage of it right now because we are not sure whether next day is gonna be there. So we call it fast start to director incentive. And how does it work? So for you to be able to achieve this, you need to start with 250 PVs. Now the first one is for the new people who are joining the business. So start with 250 PVs or more in the first 3 months period in your life. So we are talking about when you sponsor a new person, let's say you sponsor them in the month of March, they have 3 months to be able to start doing 250 personal PVs. So they have March, April, and May. End of those months, when they do 250 PVs, they have already opened their window. So the first three, so they have already opened their window. So what happens within those 6 months? We are telling you within those 6 months, every single month, they need to do more than 250 personal PVs, okay? And then anytime between the 6 months, they are able to build a business size, which is 4,000 QPV. They become they already they will be able to step up to director. So the catch thing is that when they join they have 3 months to do 250. Once they do the 250, they have already opened their six months period. Within those 6 months, every single month they need to do 250 personal PV without failure. And anytime within those 6 months they do 4,000 QPV, they become a manager, a director. Okay, so that is something that you need to know. But then we extended. Remember that the incentive started from January to December. So those are our distributors. We need that period of time. But we also extended it to distributors. I mean, to distributors who are not who were not yet director by January. So if you joined last year or many years ago, but you have never been a director, this you can be able to use this also to step up to director. And how do you do it? You have been given 3 months, counting January, February, and the end of this month, which is the month of March, to be able to do 250 PVs, personal PVs. So anytime you do that, let's say you did it in January, you already opened your window. So for the next 6 months up to June, you're supposed to make sure every month you do 250 personal PVs. And anytime you do 4,000, you become a director. If you have not opened, you have until now to the end of the Neo Life month, to be able to do 250 so that you can be able to take advantage of that. And the good thing when you do that, if you can be able, if when you become a director, you can still participate in the director consistency, but I will not talk about it more because of time. We'll be able to share that in other forums. So as I said, the incentive for senior manager is also going on. So that is a motivation for you as a manager to be able to become a senior manager so that you can be able to participate in this incentive, which is for a senior manager, we qualified senior manager doing 1,000 QPVs or more in a month and bringing in 3 people who are doing 100. Every month you do that, you get that incentive. But this is just a reminder as I finish that our incentive, which is very good to help you as a manager to build, to bring people into the business, the sponsoring incentive is still on. This is for Uganda. So every 2 people you sponsor, you get a botanical balance. This is an amazing product, which is very good for you who logged in during Dr. Fatma's talk about COVID-19. It is a key product which is helping us to balance our sugars so that we do not develop the diseases which are also very strategic in terms of COVID. For Kenya and Tanzania, we also have these incentive distributors step up to manager and senior manager. You get a botanical balance. So the other thing is for qualified managers. Remember, qualified managers, I said, somebody is doing 500 QPV and then you sponsor 2 people who does 100, you'll also be able to get that. So I'll not be able to proceed from that level so that we can be able to save on time and also hear from our guest speaker who is on this call today. I just wanted to recap with you quickly so that you can be able to understand why we brought you to this call. So today we are lucky and very privileged to have one of our executives on this call today who really loves East Africa and has been able to be part of the success that we are enjoying today in East Africa. And he said, I just want to come in to be able to speak to the managers on the call and help them to continue to build their business. So I just want to bring forward our leader who is joining us all the way from the US, and that is none other than our Executive Vice President of Sales International, Mr. Ricco Brown. Ricco, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Paul. How are you today?
Very well, Ricco. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Very good job. Paul, let's do a favor. I like to see the people when I'm talking to them. So tell them to stay voice muted, but open the cameras up so I can see them.
All right, I can see quite a number there already open. So if your camera is your video camera is blocked, I mean it's closed, you need to open it up so that Ricco can be able to see the people he's speaking to. So thank you so much for those who are doing that. So Ricco, take it away.
Hello, everyone. Give me a big wave. I know you can't speak, but give me a big wave. You know, I am always excited to participate in an event in East Africa. You know, I consider East Africa my home as well. If you are a new manager and recently starting the business, you probably didn't know that I lived in, well, I had an apartment in Kenya, but I lived in East Africa for about 2.5, almost 3 years. And it was one of the most exciting experiences that I've had in my life. So I truly love the people there. I love the culture there. I love the food there. And, you know, I really had a good time during those 2.5 years. Now, some of you know me, some of you don't. So let me introduce myself. My name is Ricco Brown. I'm Executive Vice President with Neolife International. Excuse me. I've been with Neolife now for 29 years. In those 29 years, my responsibility has been to travel around the world. I've been to 56 countries, sharing this opportunity and equipping people with the strategies that will assist them in the growth process if they have the desire to grow. I have a home in Houston, Texas. Because of COVID, I've spent more time in my home over the past year than I have in the past 26 years. So I'm getting used to being at home. I'm not used to being here. I'm used to traveling all the time. I want to start by saying congratulations. Congratulations to each and every one of you that's on this call today. I know some of you are brand new managers. Some of you are managers and above that has achieved the position for some time now. You know, you all have created quite a bit of excitement there in East Africa with the success that you all have been achieving. And I want you to continue that excitement and continue that success so that you can maximize on this opportunity. Oftentimes people see this opportunity as a part-time income, but that's not necessarily true. This can be a career income, a full-time income, a life-changing income if you are willing to follow the basic strategies that are required to build our business. You know, COVID-19 has changed everything. It's changed our lives. It's changed the way we see things. It's created some fear in us because of the possibilities that exist with COVID-19. And in our business, what has happened is we have started selling more product than we've ever sold before, because people need our product. They want a healthy immune system, and they want to protect themselves as much as they can from the challenge that's out there called COVID-19. As a manager, your goal is to become a director. That is the one goal that you have if you're going to build a large network in this business. If you want to have a strong network, the first thing you have to do is become a director. Now, to build a strong business, it's going to require that you learn the strategies of expanding your business. Now, you see, our business works in a very simple process. Number one, we are a need-based business. If you got paper and pencil, I want to see somebody writing. I don't see anybody writing. That's why I wanted your cameras on, so I could see if you're writing or not. We are a need-based business. And what does that mean? That means our obligation, our requirement to the people that we service is to fulfill their need. You see, the near-life opportunity is a way for an individual to satisfy their needs. Now, in our business, you don't know who, what, why, or how an individual, what their desire is with the business. So today we're going to go through the process of helping you to understand. Now, I have another camera, but I'm not going to turn it on right now, but I will show you. In building a business, the first thing you have to understand is who. Take your paper and pencil out and put who at the top of your page. Who. The first thing is who can become a near-life distributor. If you were listening earlier, Paul gave you the answer to that question. The answer to that question is anyone that is 18 years of age or older can become a near-life distributor. So what does that do for you? It open up the possibilities. And that's what we're trying to do, is expand the number of people that you have a chance to talk to. So who can be a near-life distributor? So anyone that's 18 years of age is someone that you want to talk to about your opportunity. The next thing is why. And I'm putting my paper up instead of putting my other camera on. Why? Why would someone want to become a near-life distributor? Well, the reason they would like to become a near-life distributor is because they have needs. So right under why, I want you to put needs. Now, you don't know their needs. You have no idea what the individual that you're going to talk to, what they want. So in our business, it is your responsibility to identify the individual and to understand what it is they're looking for. Now, how do you do that? We do that through a process that we call the power of questions. I'm going to show you, so don't panic. I'm going to show you. Make a little triangle from needs, and right in the middle, you want to put the power of questions. The power of questions. And it's any question. It doesn't matter. You just ask the question. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? What do you do? Do you have a family? Do you have children? Just ask questions, because what you are trying to do is to identify in their answers something that you can share with the individual about your business. Now, the two most important needs that we can help is a physical or financial. So at the end there, you want to put physical and financial. You see, our opportunity, the power of our opportunity is to help people to earn more money. The second one is to help people feel better than they've ever felt before. So when you ask the questions, you're trying to see, do you like your job? Are you earning what you thought you would earn in your job? If you would consider your health, what area of your health would you like to improve? These are all questions that you can use to expand your reach and get more people involved in your business. Now, you found out something. So you say, okay, what do I do? And I'll show you again. So the next thing you want to put at the end of the triangle is what? What do I do? Well, it's simple. What you do is, if the need is financial, then you need to explain to them the basic 3 director model. The basic 3 director model. And we're going to go over that shortly so that I'll make sure that everyone knows. And I know Paul teaches the basic 3 director model, but if I have a financial need, you want to show me how the money is earned. And if my need is physical, then you want to talk to me about cellular nutrition. So, what is the basic 3 director model based on the financial need? If you can see that financial, basic 3, and if it's physical, it is cellular nutrition. Once you talk to someone, the last thing is you want to close. You want to close that individual into starting and being a part of your organization. Now, what is the close? Well, the close is, how do you do a one-on-one presentation? So let's go back and talk about the fundamentals of how you're going to identify people that is going to be a part of your organization, the growth of your organization. In Neil life, everything starts with the list of names. That's the process. Everything starts with the list of names. That's where you will identify people that will be your distributors, as well as individuals that will be your customers. And, don't think you're just going to go stand out on the street and hand out flyers, or people are going to come to you. They're not going to come to you. What they're going to do is, you have to go to them, and don't be afraid to go to them, because we're going to teach you how to talk to everyone. Now, you should have at least 50 names on your list of names. If you don't have 50 names, you're kidding yourself. You're not going to grow from manager to senior manager if you don't have at least 50 names. And you need to learn the process of adding names to your list of names from the people that you talk with. So now that you have a list of names, what are you going to do with that? Well, the first thing you want to do is learn how to contact your names. I'm writing so I can show you. That's why you see a pause. You want to learn to contact your names on the list of names. You want to learn how to contact them. Now, the reason people find sponsoring a challenge, and some of you would say, oh, sponsoring is difficult. Sponsoring is not difficult if you know what to do. If you know how to do it, it becomes the easiest thing that you can do in our business. Now, let's talk about that for a minute. So, when you contact your list of names, it is important that you know what to say to them and how to respond to their answer. To know what to say and how to respond. So, I use a simple approach. I teach managers and senior managers, directors, and world team members use an approach like this. So if I was calling Paul, he's on my list of names. I would call Paul and I would say, hey, Paul, this is Ricco. You know, Paul, I have just started my own business. And in my business, I help people to earn money, feel better, travel, and receive recognition. Paul, I just started my own business. And in my business, I help people to earn money, feel better, travel, and receive recognition for their effort. You know, I was thinking that you would be the kind of individual that would be interested in hearing about that. Now, do I need to repeat that statement again, or everybody got it? Nod your head if you got it, yes. Shake your head if you don't have it. Want me to repeat it again? Okay, there you go. So when you call someone, you say, I have just started my own business. Write that down. I have started my own business. And in my business, I help people to earn money, feel better, travel, and receive recognition for their efforts. Now, that even works if you meet someone, because one of the common questions people ask us is, what do you do? Yes or no? Yes. They say, well, what do you do? Now, always remember, don't say Neolife, say, I have my own business, because this is your business and you have to see it as a business. So when you're talking to someone that you meet, whether you're at work or whether you're out with friends or whether you're out and someone starts a conversation, you can go like, hey, wow, you know, I have my own business. And in my business, I help people to earn money, feel better, travel, and receive recognition for their effort. I was wondering if you would be interested in hearing about my business. Now, when you ask that question, you're going to receive some answers. So let's start with this. When I asked the question to Paul, Paul said, no, I'm not interested in hearing about your business. So the next thing I would do is I would say, okay, I understand. But Paul, would you be interested in hearing about a product that will boost your immune system 37% in 21 days. So when I told Paul I had a business, then Paul wasn't interested in hearing about my business. And you all get people that are not interested in hearing about your business. So then I flipped the script on Paul and I said, well, okay, I understand, but would you be interested in hearing about a product that will boost your immune system 37% in 21 days? And Paul is going to answer. Paul said no again. So that's okay. So what I would say to Paul then is, I understand you're not interested in boosting your immune system, earning more money, or traveling. But answer this question for me. Do you know 5 people that would be interested in earning more money, traveling, and feeling better? You see, if you know where to go at each step, the process gets a lot easier. So I told Paul I had my own business. He said no. I asked Paul about a product that would boost his immune system. Paul said no. So my last response was, Paul, do you know 5 people that would be interested in hearing about how they can earn more money, how they can feel better, how they can travel, how they can receive recognition? Now, the reason I asked for 5 people is because if you ask for 5, you might get 1. Hello? Now, remember what I said? You have 50 names on your list of names. You need to continue adding people to your list of names. And that is how you get more people on your list of names, by asking people that say no if they know 5 people that you can talk to. And remember, I said, if you ask for 5, you might get what? 1. So you need to ask them that. Now, let's go back. So I told Paul about my business and I said, hey, Paul, would you be interested in hearing about how you can earn more money and travel and feel better and receive recognition? Paul said, yes. So what do I do when Paul says yes? When Paul says yes, then I say, okay, do you have 15 minutes? 15 minutes. And if they don't have 15 minutes right then and there, then let's schedule 15 minutes for another time. Now, when you have that 15-minute sit down, when I have that 15-minute sit down with Paul, what am I going to do? What are you going to do? Well, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to tell them your story. So write this down. You're going to tell them where you were before you started working your near-life business. You know, before I started working my business, I was a school teacher, I was a laborer, I was an engineer, but I had, financial issues that I wanted to resolve. I had high credit card debt, or I wanted to send my kids to a private school. Whatever it is, you need to give them the reason why you started your business. The next thing you're going to do is say, and I found an international company with a high quality product that I use to build my business. And that's when you will share with them cellular nutrition. Cellular nutrition. Now, I know all of you know how to do cellular nutrition because I know Paul teaches that all the time. Now, after you share cellular nutrition, showing them pro-vitality, then you're going to do the basic 3 model. Now, the basic 3 model is simple. You're going to say, this is you. Let me slide my screen back over so I can see it. You're going to say, this is you. and you're going to put you in the circle. So I'm going to say, Paul, this is you. All you have to do is complete an application and purchase a kit. Complete an application and purchase a kit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to help you to develop your list of names. And from your list of names, we're going to help you get about 12 good customers. You see this? In addition to the 12 good customers, which would make you a senior manager, we're going to help you find 3 people just like you. And they're going to do the same things that you did. They're going to get 12 good customers. And when they get their 12 good customers, they're going to become senior managers. Are you with me? Come on, Mercy, wake up. I'm looking at you. You're yawning on me. Okay. So you're going to say, when you have 3 senior managers and you are a senior manager, you're going to become a director. Simple process. You see, I have director here at the top. I have my 12 customers. I have my 3 distributors, and they have their 12 customers. And when you become a director, I think it's 50,000, isn't it, Paul? Paul?
60,000.
When you become a director, you're going to earn 60,000 Kenyan shillings plus. This is what we call the basic 3 director model. This is an important part of your business, because if I have a financial need, this is what you want to share with me so that I can see how the money is earned. The basic 3 director model. And it's not an opportunity presentation. It is an explanation and selling how the money is earned. The last thing you need to do is close. After you do your story, after you do selling nutrition, after you do basic 3 director model, then you need to close. Now, closing is not asking. Closing is telling. So when I get to that point, I'm going to tell Paul, I want you to be a part of my team. Together, we're going to grow. We're going to earn money. We're going to travel. We're going to build a huge network of people that think and believe like we do. I want you to get started today. Did you get that? This is yes. This is no. And if you just stare into the camera, then I'm going to assume that you didn't hear what I was saying. This is yes. This is no. You see, that's why I like to turn the camera on, because I can see if you all are paying attention to me or if you're doing other things. And it looks like some of you all are not paying much attention to me today. All righty. So you don't tell people to join. I mean, you don't ask them, do you think this is something you would want to do? No, you tell them. You tell them, I want you to be a part of my team. Together, we're going to grow. We're going to earn money. We're going to travel. We're going to have fun. We're going to build a large network of people where we will be the leaders in that organization. So it's important that you understand the building process. Now, when you sponsor people, There are 5 types of people that you're going to get when you sponsor someone. So I don't want you to experience a lot of frustration, because everybody that gets started is not going to be a builder like you. So if you think everyone is going to be a builder, then it could cause you a little bit of frustration, because you might wonder what happened. So here we go. Here are the 5 types of distributors that you are going to find. The first type is you might find a customer user. A customer user. We call it a wholesale user. It is someone that will start in the business to get the best price for the product, but all they want to do is they just want to use the product. They're not going to become manager. They're not going to become senior manager. And they may not buy product every month, but they will consistently buy the product based on their need and their family's need. So the first type of distributor that you will find is a wholesale user. The second distributor that you may find is someone that we call the social-oriented person, the social person. Now, that social person is someone that likes to be around positive thinking people. They want to be around people that are moving forward. But they're not your biggest workers. They will come to all of the meetings. They will do things for you at the meeting. But the reality is they just like being part of the group. They're not going to grow. They're just going to be socially oriented. They're, I call your social butterflies. They know everyone. They speak to everyone. They have something nice to say to everyone. And that's what they're going to do. Now, they may go to manager or they may go to senior manager, but they're not going to be working the business, because they just like being around positive-minded, thinking people that are moving forward. The third type of distributor that you will find is what we call a short-term goal person. A short-term goal person. Now, that's going to be an individual who has a short-term goal. Someone who want to take their family on vacation. Someone who want to buy something for their home. Someone who knows that the school fees are coming up soon and they have a short-term goal to earn enough money to pay the school fees. That person will be excited. They will work really hard and you will see them grow. But as soon as they earn the money that they need for their short-term goals, then they will slack off. Now, you're going to be disappointed when you see them slack off, but don't be disappointed, because those individuals, if you help them to identify another goal, a new goal, then they will be ready to work again. So remember, if you see someone that gets excited and they start building and recruiting and doing the things, and then you see them slow down, don't be negative with them. Just know that you need to talk to them. Did you achieve a short-term goal that you wanted to achieve? Because if you do that, then you may be able to help them identify something else that they want to do. The fourth person is a consistent part-time earner. A consistent part-time earner. Now, that is an individual that will become a senior manager or even a director. They're not interested in earning the large incomes, but they just want to earn enough money each and every month to add to the paycheck that they're getting from their job. You know, they may just want to add 10, 20, 30,000 Kenyan shillings to their pay each and every month, which will help them to live a little bit of a different lifestyle. It may pay some bills. It may, be able to take your family out to lunch or dinner more. It's just consistently. Those people will earn, they will qualify each and every month at their title because that's the income that they want to earn. They're not interested in those large, fantastic incomes. Now, the last type of person that you're going to sponsor when you go out and sponsor is a career builder. That is someone, a career builder is someone that will become a director. And then they will set about the process of helping other people to become directors. And their income can grow to 2-3 millions in Tanzania. They can grow to 200 to 300,000 Kenyan shillings in Kenya. You see, that is you. You are the individuals that have a career goal in mind. You want to leave your job. You want to live a high quality lifestyle. You want to change your lifestyle. You want to earn the large incomes on an ongoing and consistent basis. You want to be eligible for all of the trips that are available. You want to receive and compete for the top recognition. That's what a career builder will do. If you think that's you, then it is important that you start the process of developing your system of duplication and to continue that process on an ongoing basis. Now, as a career builder, there are some things that will happen that I want you to be watching out for. If you make a mistake, don't see that mistake as an end, but a beginning. If you make a mistake, don't see it as an end, but a beginning. You see, you don't grow until you make a mistake and learn something new. You don't grow if you're doing the same thing that you do each and every day. So make a mistake your friend. Go out and try the things that we talked about today. Because every time you make a mistake, you grow a little bit more and you get better at what you were doing. Habits decide your future. Act accordingly. Make it a habit of doing something on your business each and every day. Do something. Talk to someone. Call someone. Tell someone about your business. Tell someone about your product. If you have distributors in your organization, call someone. Make it a habit of calling 1 or 2 of them each and every day to reinforce the decision that they've made to be a part of this dynamic organization. Number 3, if you don't go for it, you will not have it. If you don't go for it, if you don't go all in, if you're going to be a career builder, you have to go all in. This is not for Ricco Brown. This is not for Paul and Watu. This is not for Dora Juma or Grace Shenge. This is for you. You have to go all in to make your business grow. You have to learn what's important. And then you have to spend your time on those things that is important. That's simply called commitment. You have to think about your business each and every day and what you're going to do and why. That is called focus. And the last thing is you need to have courage. Have courage. Step out on your faith. You are a strong individual. You are powerful. You are knowledgeable. You are smart enough. You are good enough. You are tall enough. You have everything that it needs to be a success in our business. You just have to go for it. But if you don't go for it, you won't have it. And if you don't get it, don't blame us, because we're going to give you what you need to achieve success. Here's the last thing I have for you today. Avoid negative people. Avoid them. Stay away from negative people. Run from them. Hide from them. You know who the negative people are. You can see them. Their neck jives, their neck bobbles when you see them coming. You say, oh, that's the neg. He's coming at me. He's coming to get me. Negative people will try to break your spirit. They'll try to knock you down. They'll try to keep you from being successful. And negative people can live in your house. They can be called your friend. Negative people can even be called your relatives. They don't want to see you change your lifestyle. Avoid them. Because when you talk to negative people, it takes all of your energy. It takes all of your enthusiasm. It takes away your personal belief in yourself. You see, because you believe in yourself, you have confidence. I can see it in the faces that I'm looking at. I can see it in your eyes. I can see the commitment that you have. When you believe in yourself, you have confidence. When you believe in your team, you build relationships. And when you believe in the business that you have started, to be a part of this dynamic organization, to build a business under the umbrella and under the partnership of this dynamic company called Neolife, it will give you enthusiasm. You may be a manager today, but I can see director, Sapphire director, Ruby director, and even president's team in your future. If you want it, you can have it. Go all in, reach out and grab it, and hold on to the things that you need to do. Grab it. Grab it like it's the end of your life and you're grabbing on for the last breath. Hold on to it and work your business, And your business is what you do and what your team does. I want to thank Paul and all of you for inviting me to participate in this event. I am always excited about being a part of what's happening in East Africa. And I'm going to turn it back over to Paul. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much, Ricco, for speaking to us tonight. That was an amazing training, and I believe our managers who are on the call today, they have been able to really benefit through that training. And we can't wait to have you another time, Ricco. You know, East Africa, we treasure everything that you teach us. We have been able to make a lot of notes, and I believe everybody who is on this call, you'll be able to use these notes to be able to grow your business. So you have what it takes, you know what you're supposed to do. So I just want to thank you once again for logging into this call today, our managers. Let's go there. Today is the first day of the rest of your life, whereby the things that you have learned, they'll be able to help you to become a senior manager, director, and take it to the top of the chart so you can be able to do it. And we thank you so much for being on this call today. So from me, Ricco, and the company people on this call have been able to see Fred Cassia. We just want to thank you so much and wish you all the best as you go out there, close the month, and take the next step. So,
hey, Paul.
Yes.
Paul.
Yes.
Paul, we have a president's team member on the call today, Dora Juma. I saw her there. Dora, turn your camera on. And why don't you give a quick word to the managers there in East Africa? Can you do that for me? Dora, I know you're there somewhere.
I'm trying to look for her, Ricco.
I saw her in here, and
I think she's the one who is
there.
Dora,
she is. She's
Dora
on camera. Turn your mic on now, Dora. Turn your mic on, and just give a quick word of encouragement to the team.
Hi, Ricco. Thank you very much, Ricco. Thank you very much, Paul. And congratulations to all the managers, senior managers, and all the leaders. We thank you. We have learned a lot and we've written all the notes. And I believe everybody will take all your advice. And I congratulate all the managers for attending this event and see you at the top.
Dora,
Thank you very much.
Dora, can they do it like you have done?
They can do better than me.
There
I
you go.
promise you.
There you go. That's what we want them to know, that they can do it. If you can do it, they can do it too.
Yes. Thank
All
you very
right.
much.
Thank you
Thank you
very
very much.
much. Okay. Thank you, Dora. God bless
Thank you,
each and every
Ricco.
one of you. As
Thank
they
you.
say in the US, nakapenda sana.
Asante sana.
Thank you, Ricco.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Ooh.